What's up, everybody? We're back with another video today, and today we are running, of course, our cyber depths, which is altergeist and subterror. One of my favorite combinations to play together. Um, Mostly all of my videos that I do are focusing on subterror uh, and some combination of other things, typically. And altergeist just happens to be one of the ones that I really enjoy. I mean, there's a lot of them that work good with it. Trap tricks, um, ninjas, even dragon maids. But we're going second, and the only reason that I'm actually going second, I didn't even know this until I watched the replay, was I had the option to choose, but I was away from the screen doing something. And when I came back, the match had started, so I didn't know if um, I had actually won the coin toss or not. But anyway, so he's running Horus. Looks just like the card backing. He's running Horus, and if you know anything about people who've been running Horus lately, you know that they've been running Kashtira with it as well. I mean, Horus is basically the new Kashtira. Uh, Easy to summon super bosses um, for nothing. They can just jump out on the field. They don't even tell you that anything's even happening, which I think is bad for the game. I think anything that activates, no matter what it is, any card should register. Everything should register. Nothing should just be happening. People say, "Oh, well, you want to give somebody a chance to do something." Well, no. Stop making everything negate. Then stop making everything about negates. Nothing should be happening that doesn't register. But anyway, he's running Horus or whatnot. I'm going second. I've got the respective captains of each of these archetypes, Guru and Faker. Um, and this is actually a really good hand, right, that I have right now. But let's go. Obviously, he's going to pick that up. And another card. Send one to the grave. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. And of course. So I will say it probably worked in my better interest that I did end up going second for this particular deck because right now, typically nobody really normal summons Guru. If you have Hidden City, then people don't normal summon Guru. You usually set him and then flip him. Or if the opponent has a monster that can be flipped, sometimes you will normal summon Guru and then flip them or whatever and all this. But typically, I don't even normal summon Guru if I have Hidden City down. Um, but let's go. And now we've got full protection. Well, almost, just about. Just about. Pick up another Fiendus. And now we're going to normal summon Guru. And we're going to flip this guy because he's got the most devastating effect. If I remove one of his cards, he can send a card to the graveyard. I cannot let him do that. These other ones, this one can do something. He's got an effect where he can draw cards equal to the number of monsters with different names in your main monster zone. No way. This one, you can't target them for attacks, like an attack lock or whatnot, and you can't target anybody with effects. That's not really a big deal. It can be in some situations. Uh, and also, this guy, he's got an effect that can get the stuff out of the grave and banish zone. But for now, we're flipping M-Seti or whatever his name is, and we're summoning our guy, whatever his name is. I don't really know their names. Volta Lurik. I guess I should look into how to correctly pronunciate them, but In any event, anybody who plays Subterror knows what my plan is. We got a couple seconds before I activate. That's right. This card here is a great card. One of the things that really, I guess, holds Subterror back is in order to summon these guys, it needs something very specific, either Fiendus or something that a monster getting flipped on your side of the field has to be the last thing happening. But other than that, if they're not flipping themselves up, they don't do anything on summon. But, you know. But yeah, he's got a great effect, taking any monster that's face down and take them for a turn or two. So now, we've got him in a sticky situation. And we've also put ourselves in a sticky situation if he's running something like Kaijus or Sphere Mode or Lava Golem. He can send my monsters to the grave. And I won't even know that it's even happening. But we can send somebody back. We can flip somebody. And we got an Omni negate. Okay? That's what we're looking at right now. We have a attack negation as well. And skipping his second phase. So here we go. Now's the time to strike. We're going to flip him first. Then we're going to activate Silk Waters to get that card off the field. That card's going off the field and you're going face down. Now, the only thing that he can actually activate to do anything is this one. He can activate this one too, actually. If another card you control leaves the field by an opponent's card effect while this card is in your monster zone, you can target 2 cards that are banished and or in the graveyards. Either add both to the hand or shuffle them into the deck. But see, I guess there's only one card. There's only one card. So I guess maybe he couldn't do it. See, he sends to the grave, this one draws cards, and this one protects them. And now, the trap has been sprung. The trap has been sprung. We just wanted to get rid of that card. Now it's gone. Why didn't the other guy activate? Because technically that card wasn't on the field. So he kills Guru, which we don't care. Now we're skipping his second phase. I love that music that came on, by the way. It's like it's over music, or things have heated up. The first thing we're gonna do is get rid of this guy. And then we're gonna take this guy. And just like that, what did you learn, class? What have you noticed? We didn't go to the extra deck at all. No Ash Blossom. No Call by the Grave. No Imperm. No Cross Out. No Kaiju. No Lava Golem. No Super Poly. But I got his monsters. And his board is clear. Okay? 8,100 on field. Okay? Now, luck has a lot to do with this game. You have to get lucky. You have to be lucky enough to draw something, and you have to hope that you're lucky enough that your opponent didn't draw what they need. Luck plays a big part of this game. However, people try to make it seem as if you can only play this game if you're using the cards that I just mentioned. You got to run 3 Valen, you got to run 3 Ash, you got to run this, you got to run that, whatever. Competitive. This is a video game. All right? You're supposed to be playing the game for fun, I got to the point where I don't even care about the whole ranking thing. Why? Because number one, people have lives, and number two, that limits your enjoyability of the game. You can't even experiment with things and play around with things and have fun with things because you're so worried about somebody who doesn't even know you. They didn't buy your game, they're not buying your packs, they're not doing any of that. You got to be able to enjoy the game for what it is. Master Duel should have been the greatest Yu-Gi-Oh experience ever because it's a simulation of the game, but people want to turn it into the OCG and TCG. Anyway, I didn't use any of that stuff. And look what's happening to this guy. It's a game over, ladies and gentlemen.